spring weather to bring more floods to waterlogged U.S. Plains states. Reuters: the U.S. Central Plains states could face more flooding this week as rising temperatures accelerate snow melt across the region, weather forecasters said Monday. Floods in the aftermath of a late winter storm that dumped snow and rain on the nation's midsection last week have already killed 2 people and destroyed homes and businesses. But temperatures across the hardest-hit areas of Nebraska and Iowa will reach highs in the low 50 degrees Fahrenheit through midweek and into the 60s by Friday, he said. Water levels are expected to rise through the week, according to the NWS, prompting evacuations in communities along the Missouri River on the Nebraska and Iowa border, as well as the Elkhorn and Platte Rivers in Nebraska. Flooding is not expected to abate until at least midweek in the Plains and Midwest region, the NWS reported. Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts, who declared a statewide emergency last week, wrote on Twitter that he witnessed unbelievable. Reynolds also issued an emergency proclamation at the outset of the flooding. The weather was blamed for 2 deaths, including 1 person who died at home after failing to evacuate, and a man swept away while trying to tow a trapped car with his tractor. Some small towns and communities have been cut off by floods, while others have seen fresh drinking water become scarce. Meteorologists have referred to the storm, which blew from the western Rockies to the Central Plains last week, as a bomb. Reporting by Rich McKay in Atlanta, Barbara Goldberg in New York and Dan Whitcomb in Los Angeles. Editing by Catherine. Search for location/city.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.